The Pocket Notebook game is somewhat dominated by the Americans and the Europeans. But what about those of us who want something made just a little closer to home? Behold, the Traveller notebook from Darkstar Collection. This is a 10cm by 14cm notebook, just a little wider than your average pocket fare. It's available in both Nomad and Black Space colours. The Nomad has a craft cover with a bold black imprint, while the Black Space goes with a stealthy black on black. 56 pages of 2 staple-bound 100 GSM paper with a light blue cross grid interior. This notebook does away with back cover witticisms and focuses on high quality materials, simple design and handmade quality that you can really feel. The Darkstar collection is made by hand in Wales. It's no exaggeration to say you can feel the quality of Darkstar notebooks the moment you pick one up. The paper takes graphite really nicely and has less tooth than your typical office paper. I really like the smoother writing experience as I find it makes longer writing sessions easier, but your mileage may vary. The blue cross grid is subtle but legible, visible when you need it and easy enough to ignore when you don't. As a primarily pencil writer, I still think I prefer a grey dot, but it's nice to see a little variation. The wider format may not look much on camera, but you can immediately feel it with the notebook in your hand. The Darkstar is only 1 cm wider than a Field Notes, but it adds about 14 square centimeters more writing real estate for you to play with. Such a simple change, but one that greatly improves the writing experience for me. I love the wider pages, and the margins feel like less of a restriction. Stuart over at Pocket Notebooks coined the term Welsh Pocket size, which I adore and will be using unapologetically from now on. It's refreshing to see a lack of flashy branding on the Darkstar Traveller. The primary logo is central, but there were no other slogans, websites or inserts anywhere else in the notebook. If you want an even more minimalist option, opt for Black Space, where the logo blends perfectly into the cover. Now, price. At £8 for a pack of 3, these notebooks are cheaper than Field Notes and slightly more expensive than Moleskines. You can buy them directly from the Darkstar website or from my notebook purveyor of choice, pocketnotebooks.co.uk. So, where do I land on the Darkstar Traveller notebook? Pros. Handmade in the UK. It's always good to support local. It's a great size. The wider format feels wonderful to write on. Price. Cheaper than Field Notes, better quality than Moleskine. Superb quality. High quality materials and excellent workmanship. Cons. Cross grid. Good for some users, but too small for me. I tend to prefer a dot grid. Stock availability. These are all handmade and hand finished, so if you want 10,000 at a time, it might be nice to give them a little bit of notice. The final con is a con, but it's not really. Niche manufacturer. The biggest thing here is uncertainty. Small manufacturers live and die on orders. This could be the best notebook in the world, but a lack of customers could see a great product shelved. This is why I want to promote such a fantastic notebook, and why if you live in the UK, you should absolutely go and order a pack today. You have to support the folks putting quality before quantity and put your money where your mouth is. I reached out to Craig at Darkstar because I loved the look of his notebooks on Instagram. He sent over these 2 samples free of charge. All my reviews are my honest opinion and nothing more. Your mileage and views may well differ. As previously mentioned, you can get yourself a Darkstar Traveller notebook on the Darkstar website or through pocketnotebooks.co.uk.